2, 1, fight!
Justice will be done.
Okay, let's see what you've thrown together for me to say this time. At some point in every Reinhardt's time in Overwatch there comes a game that feels as though it can surpass no other. It feels like the full accumulation of ideas, experience and execution that come washing together to create for but a moment the perfect mixture, the perfect flavor, the perfect performance. A game that can truly display the full eloquence and precision of Reinhardt's abilities more than any pixel-perfect sniper shot or well-timed barrage. A game that shows the many folds and layers of precision and anticipation weaved together into a flowing, cohesive whole. The many minute predictions and fully realized battle plans, like a dream becoming realized in the moment of waking. The immense and unbreakable wall of self-control and patience in believing, in knowing, the right moment would present itself. With all scenarios considered, with all sounds and sights, with all ultimate cooldowns and magazine sizes carefully measured and accounted for. With all levels of player psychology fully understood, with all influence of instinct weighed. Watch as their preconceptions crumble and what they once knew as reality bent and broken before them to reveal a new truth, a new level of understanding, only to be overwhelmed by it, to see themselves drowning in a torrent of inevitabilities. Watch in their futility as they try to fight it, as they rage against their dying hope of victory, as they only contribute and feed the machine raging around them. Watch as they can do nothing but shakily raise a mirror to the dance of a Reinhardt unbounded by the futility and redundancy of a hammer swing. Unrestrained by the slow lumbering placidity, the nauseating metronome that would otherwise never stop incessantly ticking, and thudding, and ticking, and thudding, drowning out all semblance of uniqueness and creativity. All variation lost, all design crumbled, like a hand-carved chair thrown into a crusher and burned to indistinguishable ashes. I am free now from its clutches, for in the past I was not the one holding the hammer, but that hammer was the one holding me. I am free to live the life of a Reinhardt truly realized, free from the shackles of the weighty golden hammer, free of its tempting and illustrious allure, free of its lies and deceit. For once I truly believed that the kills it would grant me would be of merit, that it would make me stronger and faster and allow me to cut down all my enemies before me. But now I realize it was nothing but an anchor dragging me down to the depths of complacency, pulling me ever further from my true potential, from all the earth-shaking and hair-raising plays of the game that would otherwise never be. They were all being tainted by the stench and rottenness of the hammer swing. It never really cared about me, it never brought me true satisfaction, and it would always tempt me at every opportunity. The Hanzo's just sitting there. Use me. It's a free kill. It's a free win. But it was never truly free, the cost was greater than I could have ever imagined. It took its toll on me. It dulled my mind and senses. It plunged me into a darkness where I couldn't imagine any other possibility but the hammer swing. It was the only way out, the only way to the top of the scoreboard. I needed it. Without a win I would just be another Reinhardt fooling around in arcade, not taking it seriously, not caring. I was just a troll pick without it, just another hero to ignore or spam voice lines at. Not even a threat to the most broken spinbot battle mercies. But then in that pitch-black emptiness I saw it. I saw the only thing that could save me from this cage. The light of an idea, of a hope so powerful, like the warmth of 1,000 raging fire strikes that could lift me up and away from the depths of this despair. To green pastures and beautiful sunrises. To cross map kills and aerial charge pins. From just one notion, just one possibility, if I could do it there would be a way out. An illuminated path ahead of me that could take me anywhere I please. All I needed was one winning game, one true performance, one dazzling display that would show that it was possible. That would show that blunted axe that I didn't need it, that I wasn't its property, that I was the master, that I was in control of my own destiny. I would put on a show at careful calculation. I would pull myself up with my own skill and determination. I would go to a level beyond any normal Reinhardt. I would renew myself and set myself apart. So I set out on this journey not knowing the chances of this dream becoming true. With the desperation of a 1 health point Gingy crying out to be healed anew. A slog through games for what seemed as though centuries. The missed fire strikes and charges piling up to the quantity of oceans and mountains, the number of failed games and attempts seemed uncountable. Though finally through the slog and continual uphill battles I was finally able to marry fortune, circumstance and sheer willpower to manifest my goal. It was a grueling 3 games, but I made it nevertheless. But in this moment of elation, this moment of triumph, I had claimed the peak I had set out before myself only to then reveal the view of many more peaks and challenges still to come. I still have so far to go, I still have so much to explore. What should I be attempting next? A Farah win without flying. A McCree win without spamming right click. A Moira win without falling asleep. A Zarya win without dying of old age. There were so many possibilities ahead of me, so many opportunities left unexplored. I truly had the world at my fingertips. And then the idea dawned on me, the perfect follow-up to this crowning achievement that would boost me forward like 1,000 boots and speed boosts. Stay tuned for the next video to find out. In the meantime, while we finish this game up, I've still got plenty of time left on this text-to-speech free trial, so here's some silly and outrageous phrases for it to say. Sean sheep shoulder sleep, whisk me away in a basket heap. She smells steel shells by the seal store. I should really consider adding sexual and political elements to my videos. My 5 minutes of total time spent paying attention in creative writing class is really coming in handy. I should try delaying my video releases as long as possible to build suspense. That will surely help me foster a loyal fan base. With all this global warming going on, I should invest in low-lying, beachfront property. This is absolutely the way Reinhardt was intended to be played, and it will definitely get the attention of all the female text-to-speech voices. I should really consider live streaming instead of making videos. My computer can certainly handle the load, and it will be super easy to use text-to-speech on the fly. I should certainly consider cluttering up my sentences with unnecessary adverbs. It will absolutely, unequivocally add to the comedy.